Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dentist Learning Center. My name is Lindsay and I'm an academic coach, and today I'm going to be talking with you about how to keep your head above water. Or more specifically, how do you create an effective college schedule? So I'm sure we've all felt like this guy over here where you're just absolutely drowning in assignments, events, and other things that are going on in your life. So today we're going to talk about why you need a college schedule, the strategies you can use to make one, and how to make one. So the first thing, we're going to talk about the benefits of making one. The first is it helps you balance your school, work, and personal life because we all have a million things going on. The second, it helps you cut down on procrastination on getting some assignments done. The third, it allows for forward thinking so you can plan far in advance. Fourth, it helps you minimize missed assignments and events because you know when they're happening. And fifth, it increases the motivation to do your best on all of these assignments and at those events. So the first strategy we're going to talk about is the infamous Karman calendar. I know we all love it or we hate it. So we're going to talk about some of the features that it has that are actually really cool and helpful. The first is a daily to-do list like you can see here. It's really cool because it tells you everything you have just in a day's time and when it's due. It also has this as a monthly view. And finally, it has notifications that you can turn on so you can see when these are coming up. So pause the video now and go check this out. The second strategy is a fixed commitment calendar. This is a really cool option because it can be blended into other calendar options. So essentially what you're going to do here is you're going to block off every hour of your day. So in this example, they even blocked off sleep, when they're going to class, when they're doing chores, and when they're doing assignments. So that way they know what they're doing when. This is really great because at the end of the week, you can assess what you spent more time on, what you spent less time on, and adjust for the next week. You usually plan these around Sunday for the week upcoming. The third option is a Google or Outlook calendar. You can use either one of these. I personally use Outlook calendar because it syncs up really nicely with all of my emails. This is really cool because it's kind of an all access kind of calendar. So you can create assignments, you can share them with others, you can turn on notifications like you just heard, you can have multiple emails hooked up, you can have a different assortment of calendars, and all sorts of things. It's really awesome for a lot of visual people because you can actually color coordinate it too. This is a really cool option. I would highly recommend this one. Lastly, we're going to talk about the steps now that you have the strategies to making those calendars. So the first one is you're going to insert all of your classes in mandatory events. So this is sleeping, meals, doctor visits, all of those things. You have to put those in there so you don't forget. The second step after that is adding in other scheduled events that you would really like to go to, and you probably should, but you could miss them. So these are sporting practices, club meetings, stuff like that. The third is finding time for studying and schoolwork. This is very essential that you schedule enough for this. And finally, in all the gaps in your schedule, you can fill those in with leisure activities so you can refresh for all the other activities you already planned in. So we've talked about the steps to creating an effective calendar, strategies for those calendars, and why you need an effective calendar. So pause the video now, go pick a strategy, and try it out. Try to fill in at least a week of your assignments, events, and other activities. So I hope this was helpful, and if you need a little bit more help, go schedule an academic coaching appointment with a coach like me. We also have tons of workshops coming up, and you can check out our website for other resources, especially on our YouTube channel. So thank you for tuning in, and best of luck with your schedule.